Hello, everyone. I'm Teshe Carlos, Development Director here at the Apostles House. Thank you for joining us. Today is a very exciting day for us because the idea of the Apostles House Connect has been brewing for quite some time now. And so to finally be here, launch day is very exhilarating. To kick things off, we're going to introduce you to the Apostles House. And joining me to do just that is the Executive Director, Nadej Duvernay. Nadesh, thank you for joining us today.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
So, Nadesh, the Apostles House has been around for quite some time now, but, there are people out there in the local Newark community and beyond that who really do not know about the Apostles House. So, can you share with our viewers today a little bit about who we are, how we came to be, and what we do?
Absolutely. The Apostles House mission is to provide comprehensive social services to the homeless and at-risk families in an environment that enables and encourages self-sufficiency. Now, the Apostles House has been around since 1982. Can you believe it? The House of Prayer Episcopal Church in Newark, in cooperation with 5 other parishes, Trinity Cathedral of Newark, Christ Church of Short Hills, St. Luke's of Newark, and St. George in Maplewood, and also St. Philip's in Newark. They came together and established a family emergency shelter called the Apostles House. And the Apostles House grew out of their care and concern for the hundreds of people who are wandering the streets of Essex County and homeless and hungry. And basically, because of their vision, we have over 36 years of service. The Apostles House remains a cornerstone social service agency in Newark, providing stable, safe, drug-free environment where parents and children receive comprehensive social services to improve their physical, emotional, social, and financial quality of life. We are so proud of the vision these churches had. They came together, and we are now continuing the work that they have established. And I think that we're doing a wonderful job, Tashe.
I do believe so indeed. What programs and services do you provide, and who utilizes and benefits from the programs?
We serve the entire community through various ways. Our shelter consists of homeless families and their children. However, community members in need of any assistance can find help at the Apostles House. Community members experiencing food insecurities utilize our food pantry. And our food pantry, I'm proud to say, is one of the first and the largest in the city of Newark, serving over 2,500 people monthly. To meet the needs of families, we operate 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays from 10 to 3 p.m. And I'm so proud of the work that we're doing, providing the food for the community, especially during the pandemic. We had lines down the street, and we were really proud of the work that we did during that time because we stayed open, and it really blessed the community that our food pantry was open during the peak of the coronavirus. Our Parent Aid program is a program in partnership with DCPMP, formerly known as DIFIS. And this program helps families at risk of separation. In order for the families to stay intact, our director and her staff provides case management, parenting classes. They conduct safety inspections of the apartments and provide support and guidance to the parents so that their families can stay together. The Be the Key program is one of our programs that started with our licensed social worker, Ms. Suzanne Thomas. It is a wonderful program here at the Apostles House that runs for 8 weeks. Our women enroll into the program just like they would for a college course or a technical school. We want to make sure that they get used to writing an application, sending in a resume, sending in a essay on why they should take part in such a program. So it's really nice to really see how they get involved and how they're motivated to be enrolled in our program. The Be the Key program is an 8-week course. It's an in-house course, and they go through various topics: resume building, interviewing skills, how to dress for an interview, self-esteem classes. They go through these classes. Once the classes are over, they go to part two. And before part two, we host a beautiful graduation so that we celebrate their success. We let them know how proud we are of their achievement. And they are so excited when they see those certificates because they know phase two, we pay for their coursework. So whether they want to go into cosmetology, a nurse's aid program, phlebotomy, security, we pay for them to go into these different fields, the coursework that needs to take place. And we partner with different schools in the city of Newark to assist our families. And it's a sight to see once they graduate and they have their certificate, they have their license. They're so excited because they know that they'll have an opportunity to gain a better job. And we're so excited. And in the future, we are going to have, I'm sure, some of those moms come on our Apostles House Connect show to share their story, their journey with you all. And I would be very, very excited for you guys to hear their testimony. We also have a rapid rehousing program, and through grants awarded by the county and the city, we're able to provide not social security, but security deposits and first month's rent to families that need the assistance. We also have a Ryan White program. For the past 2 years, we have provided food and case management to our community members living with AIDS and HIV. We also have a robust case management component that is run by our social workers and our case managers. And this component consists of our team meeting with our residents twice a week to discuss their needs and concerns and help them with job searching, housing, assistance with daycare services, and any guidance and intervention programs they need. Basically, they help them with anything that is a barrier to the family moving forward in their journey to self-sufficiency. So we have a lot going on at the Apostles House, Tasha.
I can tell. Just a quick reference back to the food pantry. Are there any requirements for someone coming to the food pantry, whether it's for the first time or on an ongoing basis?
No, the only requirement is that the folks bring their ID. There's no referral needed. You just bring your ID. The only thing is we were serving families once a month. However, families are now allowed to come to our food pantry twice a month, which is really great. With everything that's going on with folks losing their jobs, waiting to kind of hit the ground running again, we want to make sure that families have food. So families are allowed to come to the food pantry twice a month now.
Well, I'm happy to hear that. The COVID pandemic really has affected many, and the access to our food pantry is definitely a much needed resource. So that's good news.
Yeah.
The Apostles House has a number of robust programs. Are there any partnerships in place to create deeper impact for those you serve?
Absolutely. We have a number of partnerships. It would take the entire episode to talk about all of them. I'll share a couple with everyone. Newark Academy has been a long-standing partner specifically around our children. Newark Academy, prior to COVID, the students of Newark Academy came to our Avon Avenue transitional facility and met with our children every Tuesday and provided an art program, a STEM projects. And it was really nice to see the students working together and creating these projects every Tuesday. We also had Newark Academy and Woodcliff Lake School District partner together. And during COVID, they provided homework help to our students. A lot of our students, it was the first time going virtual, and working through that was a little bit difficult. But working with Newark Academy and Woodcliff Lake, it was really, really nice. Our kids needed that social aspect, and it was really nice to have our children meet with those students, just so they can have a face that they can talk to, that they can have another student, maybe their age, that they can just, talk about what's going on, how they feel, and also get some homework help done. So it was really nice, that partnership. And hopefully we'll be able to continue working in that way with Woodcliff Lake and Newark Academy. We
Mhm.
also have My Son Is Me Incorporated, and Mr. James Wright is always calling me. I would say at least twice a month to bring ShopRite gift cards for us. Each of them a value of $100, and it helps us supply food to our food pantry. It also helps us give food to our residents. And Mr. James Wright has really, really stuck by us and came to our aid during the pandemic. So we're so grateful for his partnership. We also have the Beta Alpha Omega chapter of the Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority. And they are the ones who are hosting our Be the Key program this year. They are conducting all of the in house courses virtually. And we had a graduation last Tuesday, and we had a class of, I would say, 10 or 11. How many?
17.
17. 17 women graduate the Be the Key program thanks to the Beta Alpha Omega chapter. And now they're in phase 2 of their process, where they are registering for the different classes that they would like to take. So we thank you so much, April and Dana, for partnering with us in this way. I can't wait till the Be the Key program starts again. We also partner with the MEND program, MEND, as well as Community Food Bank of New Jersey. And that is where we get all of our fruits, vegetables, canned goods for our food pantry. And I would also like to highlight Mr. Raphael Gordon. Mr. Raphael Gordon is very special to the Apostles' House. He actually was a little one at the Apostles' House back in the day, and he had a lot of fond memories here at the Apostles' House. One of them he always talks about with our residents is that every single year the Apostles' House would host a Whitney Houston concert. And Whitney Houston would come to the Apostles' House and provide a beautiful Christmas program for the women and the children. And he said that he remembered that fondly. And he is now a grown man, successful, and he gives back to the Apostles' House every single year. He has a huge, beautiful dinner where the women come dressed up, makeup, looking beautiful, gorgeous, and he makes them feel special because he wants them to know that even in their situation, they are still women of honor. They are still beautiful. Um, they still deserve to be treated with dignity and respect. And he does a wonderful job every single year honoring our women. And we can't wait for this year's annual Whitney Houston dinner.
Really can't do a lot of what we do at the Apostles' House without the support of others. So we're eternally grateful for our partners, our supporters, our donors, our funders. So thank you to each
Yes.
and every one. Nadesh, what are some of the initiatives or projects that are currently being undertaken at the Apostles' House?
Well, we have a huge project right now. We actually have an additional shelter that will be coming online, I would say, probably in August, September, hopefully. And we're so excited about it. We know that during this time, there may be a lot of evictions. There may be a whole new group of families that are going to need shelter. So we want to make sure that we are ready, we are prepared to receive these families. So we have a beautiful facility that we are renovating currently on Grant Street, and it is going to be spectacular. I'm telling you, Tasha, it's going to be beautiful. And we are pulling all the stops. We're making sure that families come in what they have in their mind. The expectations of a shelter is far from that. It's going to be warm, inviting, beautiful, and we're so excited. So definitely look forward to another episode where we give you all a tour of this facility. And we also are revamping our food pantry. Again, our food pantry is one of the oldest and largest. And we want to make sure that when families come into our food pantry, it is very inviting, it's bright, and we are totally revamping, renovating our food pantry. So that'll be another episode where we give you a tour of that, because we want to be open, we want to be very transparent, and we are proud of what we're doing at the Apostles' House, and we want to showcase that. So look forward to a tour of our food pantry as well.
Lots of
Um,
great things happening.
yes, lots of great things happening. Those are our two largest projects that I want to share. Oh, the other thing that is really important, our board fundraising committee has started a program called the Good News Assistance Program. And with the Good News Assistance Program, folks at home can donate toiletries, kitchenware, blankets, comforters, pillows. We have families that are leaving the Apostles' House and going into their own homes. And the Good News Assistance Programs helps these families start off right. We want to make sure that once they get into their apartment, they're not worrying about um, getting dishes and all of the items that they need for their bathroom, mats. We want to make sure that we provide all of that. So their focus can be on ensuring that their children are in school, they are starting their new job, and we want to make sure that that is their focus. So the Good News Assistance Program is really helping them start off right. And if you would like to help the Good News Assistance Program, please reach out to us via email or call us. We want to hear from you. Our board fundraising committee would be excited to have some additional families that want to take part in this program. And I believe, Tashe, they are calling Friends of the Apostles' House ambassadors now. So if you would like to be an Apostles' House ambassador, a friend of the Apostles' House, please connect with us and we will get you to our board fundraising committee so that you can take part in the Good News Assistance Program.
Just want to add that we will have information for you to connect with us, our phone numbers, website address, etc., in the comment section. So Nadesh, there's lots of great things happening at the Apostles' House. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? What's next for the Apostles' House?
Well, Tasha, I think big. So In the next 5 years, hopefully, my dream, my hope is that the Apostles House would have a permanent supportive housing facility. Um, I want to ensure that our women that are in our shelters or in our transitional facility can remain with the Apostles House and move into their own unit or their own home, but still have some support of the Apostles House. And that would be full circle for our organization. And I think in 5 years, with the staff that we have, with our board, I think that we'll be able to do that.
Wonderful. After watching the Apostles House Connect today, there are many people who will be called to action. What are some of the ways folks can get involved with the Apostles House?
Well, again, they can partner with us through the Good News Assistance Program. They can provide food for our food pantry. They can call our office at 973-482-0625, and you will be greeted by our lovely office administrator, Yendri Gamboa, and she will direct you to the appropriate person that will give you some volunteering opportunities here at the Apostles House. There are plenty of opportunities at the Apostles House. If you're looking to give back, please reach out to us. We definitely need the help, and we would love to hear from you.
So there you have it, folks, all about the Apostles House. Thank you for watching. Join us again on Friday, June 4th for another engaging and informative episode. Nadej, any last words?
Yes. Please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube page. This is the first time that we're doing this, and we hope that you have learned a lot, like Tashe said. Please share with the community our page. Please go to Facebook and Instagram. We are updating it weekly. We want to ensure that we have lots of friends of the Apostles House. We are doing great things. Partner with us, support us, and we hope to hear from you.
Come and be a part of us.
Yes. Like, share, and subscribe, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you.